Foul trouble prevented Auburn from losing 80-76 to Arkansas. Auburn's run as the #1 team in the nation is in jeopardy after Tuesday's 80-76 loss against Arkansas in front of a sold-out crowd at Bud Walton Arena. Walker Kessler's 16 points, 19 rebounds, and 7 blocks weren't enough to overcome Razorback guard JD Notae's 28 points. Notae's night reveals a recurring theme that finally came back to haunt the Tigers. He shot 7-10 from the field, including 3-9 from 3. Auburn was more harmed by his 11-14 free throw shooting. Arkansas went to the free throw for 32 attempts and connected on 26 for 81.3%. Auburn shot poorly from the line at 8-17. Including Kessler's 2 pivotal missed free throws in overtime. The Tigers missed all 4 free throw attempts in the overtime period, while Arkansas was 11 of 14 at the line. Read more Auburn hoops. Auburn remains #1 in AP poll for 3rd week in a row. Auburn Arena getting name change at season's end. ESPN's College Game Day returning to Auburn Arena for Texas A&M game. Wendell Green, who scored 19 points on 9-21 shooting, offered an opinion on the foul disparity after the game via Zoom when asked about how to correct the fouling issues in the future. A lot of them aren't fouls, honestly. But it's nothing, you can't control the referees. I feel like Walker's going straight up sometimes, and they'll call a foul on him. But we've just got to do a better job guarding without fouling and keep them out of the paint so we can keep our big guy out of foul trouble. Green had a chance to give the Tigers a win in regulation. He missed a 3 with the clock winding down. The miss was 1 of 6 on the night for Green, who shot 1-7 in the loss. First off, my teammates trust me with the ball in my hands at the end of the game. Tie game. I took the shot. My teammates are not really tripping about it, Green said when asked about the last second heave. Coach is not tripping about it too much, so just ended up missing. Atmosphere, they had a great home court advantage. I feel like we did a good job settling that down throughout the game. And I feel like right now we're not really. We're staying together. It's one loss. We feel good about where we're at and just know what we've got to work on to get better. Head coach Bruce Pearl seemed okay with the shot. We had a play set up. Wendell could have gotten downhill with a ball screen, but instead, he chose to pull. He makes it. We win, Pearl told reporters. So yeah, he had a play. He had an opportunity to use a ball screen and get downhill. Instead, he pulled. Goes in. We win. Green wasn't the only Tiger who struggled from 3. Auburn was 8-32 from behind the arcade. We've just got to get in the jump. Hit open shots. Kind of in a slump, like you said right now. Everybody as a whole. Most of our guys are just not hitting shots, making the defenses just sag in the paint. But once we get back to hitting shots, I feel like our offense will be as dynamic as it was at one point. Fouls were a problem for the Tigers, but turnovers played a significant role in Auburn's first loss since a November game against UConn. Arkansas had 24 points on 19 Tiger turnovers. We turned the basketball over too much, and for us, it's always the sum of our parts when we play well, and when we don't, which has been the last 2 games, we don't need 1 or 2 or 3 guys to carry us, Pearl said. And tonight, that's what it looked like. So we need more balance. And for one reason or another, we didn't have it. Auburn lost a game in which it hit more field goals than its opponent. The Tigers shot 30-80 at a 38% rate. Arkansas shot 34% at 23-67 from the field. Turnovers, foul trouble, botched free throws, and mistakes kept Auburn from a 20th consecutive win. It was tough. We had 30 field goals, Pearl said. They had 23 field goals. You're on the road. Green might be the shortest member of the Tiger basketball team, but he stood tall after the game when asked about his team leading 7 turnovers. It's unacceptable for me to have that many turnovers, especially on the road. Their big was taking charges in the middle of the paint. It messed with me a little bit, Green said. But I am going to watch the film to see what I can do to improve when a big's just standing there undercutting me. But just personally for me, I just can't turn the ball over like that. And that's something that I am gonna improve. Kessler fouled out of the game in overtime, which opened up the paint for the Razorback. Jabari Smith had 2 early fouls on a night in which he scored 20 points on 6-16 shooting and 3-8 from 3. Smith hit 2 shots late in OT to keep Auburn within striking distance. Pearl said he wanted to get the freshman some more straightforward looks offensively. We've got to do a better job of getting him some playmaking situations where his assist-to-turnover ratio has a chance to be better, Pearl said. It was loud in here. It was tough to communicate. I thought in the first half, we never really got on the same page. Auburn plays Texas A&M up next at 11 a.m. court Saturday at Auburn Arena. Green seemed confident that his squad would fix the issues that cost them a game against the Razorback. It's great, Kind of forgot what it feels like to lose, Green said. Ain't lost in 20 games, I think. Something like that. But it's great. We need this. We're going to stay together. We feel great about where we're at. We're in control of the rest of the regular season. 10-1 right now, but we've just got to come back Saturday and get straight to it. Getting Zep Jasper back in the lineup could help Auburn. He missed the game with a non-COVID illness. Jasper also sat out against Georgia last week. Zep is the best on-ball defender in the league. He doesn't turn it over, Pearl said. We turned it over 19 times. We had 8 assists, 19 turnovers. It does sort of speak for itself. Nubija's Wilborn covers Auburn for Alabama Media Group.